describe your first moment out there, coming out on the field, and it's a pretty emotional moment.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really intense. You know, it's one of those moments that you just don't really. There's no way you could prepare for anything like that. It's kind of like it happens, and that's something you remember for the rest of your life. And I really I almost came to tears when I was going out on the field because it was just such a special moment, and I was just glad to get the ball off and get my college career rolling, and just doing it for Sam. And the whole game was for Sam, and this whole season's going to be for Sam, so it was a good experience.
You had to think about this debut a long time, that this was going to be a tough spot for you, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be hard, but at the same time, I tried not to think of it in a negative way. I really wanted to just focus on all the positive things that could come from it, and everybody remembers Sam for how great he was, not just how good of a punter, how good of a punter he was, how good of a football player he was. But I just really wanted to. What he told me to do is just go out there and do the best that I could do. He told me that this summer, and he said that he didn't want me to change anything. He didn't want me to try and adopt new things just to see if it would work. He told me to just go out there and do the best that you could possibly do, and that's all that matters, because that's what he did, and obviously I would want to follow in those footsteps. So
it seems like as the night went on, you got more and more comfortable. Kind of talk through, those first couple of punts, but then how you started to kind of settle in throughout the game.
Well, the first punt obviously wasn't very good, but I didn't really think of it that way. I just thought of it as, hey, I just kind of tried to get it out as fast as I could, and I didn't really worry about it too much because I knew that regardless of how the punt was going to come out, I was still going to have people back me, and I didn't want to lose confidence just off of one bad punt. So when I went back out there, and obviously the second punt got blocked, it was a frustrating moment, but that's one of those things that I didn't really have a whole lot of control over it, but it's something that we can learn from and just get better off of. And I just didn't want it to destroy my mentality. Obviously, the first thought that you get in your mind is, dang, that sucked. What am I going to do now?
What
this
happened
is
on that play? I mean, on that punt, did somebody just break through or what?
Yeah, I think the right guard had just tried to block the outside guy, and then that left open a gap that the dude just came straight through, and I tried to get it off as fast as I could. It felt really good coming off my foot, and then the next thing you know, it just hit the dude's hands, and I was like, oh. So it's just one of those moments that you don't really have a lot of control over.
What's this game?
Is that one of the adjustments of college football, is how fast?
Oh yeah, definitely. In high school, there's they're not even going to be close. So the only way for me to have the punt blocked is if I literally take 6 steps to punt the ball. So the thing that I did to adjust with that is I just thought, I'm like, all right, the next punts, there's no way they're going to block them, because I shortened up my steps, so I just did a 2-step instead of a jab 1-2. So I had been doing a jab 1-2 the whole camp, but the thing that we've been doing more recently is called packer. So if we're pinned in practice, we'll be pinned at the end of at the back of the end zone, and you have to get it off as fast as possible. So we did a lot of that, which actually helped me prepare for this, because I knew they were going to be coming quick, because I'm a freshman and I don't have any experience. So I was prepared for them to come hard, and I kind of underestimated how hard they would actually come, and obviously that second punt got blocked.
What does it mean to have this game under your belt now and kind of help you?
It's just a boost of confidence, because the game wasn't the greatest. It's probably going to be one of my worst games, but I try not to. I just move forward from each punt. Just think of the next one. I don't really get caught up in the last one, because you're only as good as the next punt. So.
When was your last time you had a punt blocked?
I never had a punt blocked before.
You've never had a punt blocked?
That was the first punt that I've had blocked ever.